Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake. We're back with another episode in our continuing Tabletop Tuesday playthrough of In Magnificent Style Pickett's Charge. So I'd like to welcome everybody back in. You can see, as I said we would do, we would set up the board identical to the way we had it last time. So it's all set up. Nothing's changed. Still don't know what these two fire kits up here are, so we'll just leave that. We are on turn 2, so we got a few turns to go, so let's just get to it. Like I said, I'd like to welcome everybody in, and we're going to get going right now. Okay, so Davis, these guys' housekeeping phase gets flipped over. He's going to get flipped over also. So I'll do that now. So, all right, so we're going to move up Davis. Oh, before that, I made an error here. At the Bliss Farm, you take off one hit. So we took a double hit up here on Lane as we passed up through here, and it was only supposed to be one hit. So we'll move him back to an 8, vice a 7. Like I say, I'll make a lot of errors, and our first playthrough, and we will just still have fun. Okay, so we're here at Davis. Let's get a good roll. Start the day off right. All right, 2-6. Come on, boys. The unit moves one space and may enter an obstacle. Draw one gray card only if the unit did not enter an obstacle. Okay, so we move these up. Did not enter an obstacle. Come on, boys. We get one gray card here, and the stack is still hasn't been reshuffled. Okay, one Confederate Union with a SV of 9 or more places a number of fire markers based on the zone it is in. Okay, I guess we'll put the ones up forward. Well, we just go up here. We'll put one up here. And I should take these and meant to do that before I started recording, and I failed. I want to make sure I turn these all over and mix them up, because I don't want to be accused of rigging the game. So there's quite a few of them. I have no idea which fire marker this is, so we'll place this right up here. Based on the zone. So we place one because we're in yellow. We're moving Davis. Yeah, we're still going to place him right here at the angle, as this was called, for obvious reasons. So we'll discard that one. We're going to discard him over here. It makes it easier for me. All right, so now Davis, let's keep moving. Let's see if if it works out for us again. Oh, shoot. One thing it couldn't do was it was on the side. All right, so white die 5 and 6. Come on, boys, again. No, starting off okay on this, so we're going to move. We did not enter an obstacle, so we're here, and we're going to take one gray card. Okay, drifting smoke conceals unit. Place a smoke marker in the same space as any Confederate Union. Reduce the number of hits scored against it by 1 due to Union volley fire and artillery canister fire events only. All other types of hits are applied normally. Remove the marker when the unit leaves the space. So we place a smoke cover marker, and we reduce the number of hits only due to volley fire and artillery cannon fire events. Other ones, it doesn't matter. So we'll take smoke here, and come here, you. All right, we're going to put. Let's put smoke here. So as soon as he moves out of this one, can I put it in front? In the same space as any Confederate Union. Okay, well, where it's in the same space. Okay, so I think we're going to call that done. We'll move him up. we got him going. Now we here is our unit that we have to get over this obstacle. The obstacle can only be, you can only go over an obstacle by determined advance against the wind. Come on, boys. And I don't believe, and on to Washington, I'm sure. So, we're activating him, and he can get shot to heck if we roll badly, because he can only move over that based on this. So, what do we get? We have a 4-2 advance. Can't advance because it's an obstacle. So just keep rolling. We hit a 5 and a 1 and a 5. Heavy 5. Okay, if the unit is not shaken, the unit hits equal to half the distance to rally point. Well, he's at his rally point. Flip the advanced brigade marker to its shaken side. Draw 1 blue card. Okay, yeah, he didn't take long for that. He takes 1 hit. He's with it, but it's rounded up. So he's the 7. And if I use the general here, I could take care of that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and use him. So we'll use Pettigrew, and we'll flip him over here in a minute. And all we get to do here with Pettigrew is the what is it called here? Okay, and we got leadership effects. We got 4 reroll, 1 movement dice roll. Simply ignore the original reroll. Aim carefully. Increase the hits inflicted during open fire by 1. Nope. Rally around the flag. Requires 1 additional SV during the Confederate Reserves event. Nope. Steady boys. Cancel the retreat option. Nope, not going to do that. Add 1 additional combat die during the bayonet charge. Not going to do that. Coordinated attack before doing anything. If drawn, enact a gray card. Nope. Redeployment of a battle line. No. Muster a new unit. You may create a new unit in an adjacent brigade column that currently has no unit. Well, we're not worried about that. So, we're basically going to dump this roll, turn him over to used, and here we go. Let's see if it was worth it. 2 and 3. Advance. Nope. 1 and 4. Now we have heavy fire. Now we take a hit. And we take 7. And let's see, 7. Okay, it's heavy fire, and we do draw 1 blue card. Knew there was something else I had to do there. Blue card, uh-oh. Artillery barrage to area 6. Oh, crap. Pickett side again. Each Confederate Union in designated area suffers a number of hits equal to the total number of Confederate units in that area. Oh, crap. That's 3. Artillery barrage versus Area 6. Each Confederate Union in the designated area 6 suffers the number of hits equal the total number of Confederate Unions in that area, which is, oh crap. So 3, he goes down to 7. Okay. 8 minus 3 is 5. Not looking good here. 7 minus 3 is 4. Even worse. All right, 4. Oh, wait a minute. He's got smoke cover, so that gets reduced 1 hit, so he becomes a 5. Let's just double check that smoke cover. I'm fairly certain that's what it does, but let's just double check here. Smoke cover. This protects the unit by obscuring fire. It will reduce any result due to volley or by 1 hit. All other results are applied normally, including light fire, heavy fire from the movement die. Okay, well, we didn't get volley fire and it wasn't canister fire, so 7 minus 3 is 4. All right, well, there we go. That one's done. That was horrible. Okay. We got to try to get over this obstacle because we're coming up to the obstacles for everybody else, and that's where we're going to get slammed, I think. All right, let's go ahead and roll one more. We got a 6, 3. Come on, boys. The Union moves 1 space and may enter an obstacle. Yay! We'll just remove the obstacle. And he moves up. He moves up. We'll get rid of the obstacle. I'm only going to do that so it doesn't sit there next to it. Draw 1 gray card. Only if the Union did not enter obstacle. He entered obstacle, so no gray card. All right, well, good. So now we got normal. Let's go ahead and move them up again. 6, 3. 3, 6. Come on, boys. So we move 1 more space. Again, this time we get to draw a gray card. Gray, the fife and drums. You may immediately form a battle line with any units at the center and move the entire battle line 1 space forward, but no obstacle space may be entered by any unit. Well, this would be the battle line because they're on it. Okay, so these guys all move 1 forward. That was a good one there. Okay. It says you may immediately form a battle line with any units at the center and move the entire battle line 1 space forward, but no obstacle space may be entered by any unit. So that's the only place it could be applied. Now everybody is at the obstacles. So there we go. That tells you what we're going to have happen. So we're just going to finish that turn here. So mark it. Okay, citing when it reveal. Okay, it says activate step. Well, I'm going to make sure I do this correctly. Lane. It already moved. It was Davis. Okay. So it says here activation step. We did that citing when a Union active step is done. Reveal fire markers in the Union position at the end of the column. All the fire markers in the red zone. 1 fire marker if in the yellow zone. Which he's in the yellow zone. Nope, we're in the red zone. Okay, so let's read that. Sighting step. When the unit's activation is done, reveal fire markers in the Union position at the end of the column. All fire markers if in the red zone. 1 fire marker if in the yellow. Okay, he's got a fire marker, so we get to reveal all of these. First one, boom, hit. Second fire marker, oh, boom, another hit. Yes. So he's down to 3. Okay, let's see if we can find the 3 here. Oh, wrong side. I'm about ready to give him the wrong side. Okay, there's 3. Okay, well that's cool. 3, now he's over the obstacles and can keep moving forward. See, some of these are gray and blue, so I think just the color was off. Because that is definitely U.S. flag that's on that. So, there you go. That was a 5. Okay, so let's see. We did a move on. Place the advancing marker behind the next eligible unit. Flip the rally markers already up. We flipped it done. Now, everybody's done here. So, let's see if we can get Fry up here into the battle. So that's the guy we're going to do. Notice we got a fence obstacle that he's got to go over. Okay, let's see the roll. Mr. 5, come on, be lucky. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Light fire. Unit takes 1 hit. Now he's down to 6. Down to 6. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. We could really get chewed up. We got us a 3 and a 6, which is unit moves 1 space, may enter an obstacle. Well, we'll get rid of this obstacle. We'll move him up, and no general. So rally markers still there. We'll get rid of the fence. All right. Well, let's move him right up there. Get everybody right up in the line, and then we'll see if we can push Kemper over the Emmitsburg Road. And 3 and 3. Again, light fire. That would be a 5. Okay. It's getting whittled down. Well, I'm going to go for it again. Okay, we got us a 3 and a 5, and he advances. We're going to call that done. No fire markers to do. Fry's up, everybody's up. Next person active it is Mr. Kemper here. So, he, as you will notice, we have a obstacle. So, we're going to have to roll the good stuff. Come on, boys. Roll the good stuff. 5 and 5. Determined advance. Ooh, that works. Active unit only. Unit moves 2 spaces, but not an obstacle. Or unit moves 1 space and may enter an obstacle. Or the battle line option. Active unit forms the middle of a battle line. Well, he's on the end, so that doesn't. May move 1 space, but not an obstacle. So we move 2 spaces. I'm sorry, 1 space because we went over the obstacle. So there we go. Okay, he's up there. There's a 4, 7. Enter the red zone. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. We need to advance. Oops. And 2 and 3. We advance again. All right. And we're on turn 2, and he's that far up. He doesn't have to go over any more obstacles. I think we're going to call that done. No fires to do. So that's good. Let's see. Brigade marker behind the next eligible unit, flipping to shaken side if applicable, or flipping the unit back from its shaken side if applicable for the remainder of which unit is currently active. All eligible units, Confederate units on the map, have completed their activation sighting step. Proceed to the housekeeping. Okay, housekeeping. Phase. Proceed through the following steps in order. Coordinated attack. You may use a division general marker to draw a gray event card. All right. Yeah, well, we got Trimble because he hasn't been used. He will have been used now. I'm going to say that this means he hasn't been used. And there we go. So we're going to draw 1 gray card. Gray card, Rebel Yell. Attach a Rebel Yell marker to any Confederate Union. It can be used to re-roll any one movement. Can't read. Re-roll any one roll of its movement dice, or add 1 combat die to the bayonet charge. Okay, well, let's find our Rebel Yell. Now, what are we going to do here with our Rebel Yell? Well, Garnett's kind of beat up, so let's attach that one there. Okay? Courier Eye. Flip all Confederate general markers to their ready side. Okay? Well, there we go. Ready. And Pettigrew is now ready. Okay. Union forces rally. Remove temporary effect fire chits. We have none. Form up. Flip rally markers from their done side over to their rally side. Okay, done over to rally side. Okay. like the way this plays. Love the cards. The cards just provide that super randomness besides rolling dice. So let's get all of our units lined back up there. Form a line, boys. Okay. All right, everybody rallied back up. Marshal here. Okay. Let's see, flip rally march. Okay. Time march is on. We move to the next turn. Okay, next game turn. All right, we get Meade's planning, and we get General Pickett back. Now, Meade's planning, let's take a look and see what that one does, because we got that one last time, and I don't remember what that one does. So we're going to have to look. It took me a while to find what Meade's planning does, and it actually is only on the event card, which I had to go look at. Meade's planning, they get to draw 2 blue cards. Meade's planning means they draw 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yikes! It's gonna be mean. It's gonna be bad. So we'll put Meade planning right there. Okay. Okay, artillery canister versus center. Inflict the number of hits on each Confederate Union in the red zone of the center wing, which we're not. The number of hits depends on the distance from the Union position. 1 space away, 3 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits. Well, that's good. Whoops. Because we don't have to do anything. So there you go. Now we have artillery bars versus area 1. Each Confederate Union in designated area suffers the number of hits total of the number of units in that area. Nobody's in area 1 so far. That's 2 out of the 4 worked out well. Volley fire versus center. Each Union unit in, let's see. Each Union unit in the center wing columns inflicts a number of hits on the Confederate Union in their brigade column equal to 1/2 of the Union unit SV modified as follows. All right, center. Minus 1 hit. So that's 5. Half of that would be 3. Minus 1 is 2. So Fry goes down to 3. Yikes. Okay. He is 9. 1/2 of 9 would be 5. Minus 1 is 4. Equal to the rate of the Union units SV. Oh, okay. That's 2. Oh, thank God. That was 1/2 of the Union unit. So, no, shoot, what was he at? He was at 7. We'll say 7 minus 2 is 5. So we'll go for 5. I may have screwed that one up. All right. He's 5. That's 3 minus 3, 9, 6. And let's say tremble. And 5 again. It's 3, 4. So you were thinking, you were doing good. All right, that was that card. Volley fire for the center. Oh, each unit in the center. Oh no, same exact thing. Oh, 1/2 minus 1 hit. Oh shit! I did that wrong. I did that all screwed up wrong. This should have been a 7. No, I did that right. 3 minus 1 is 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 hits on a 9 is 7. All right. 5. 3 minus 1 is 2. That would make this a 5. I screwed that all up. Well, if I screwed that all up, I screwed it all up. So it's not the first mistake I've made. Now we do the next one, which again is 2 minus 1. That's 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2, and that's 3. They were good until those cards. Damn. Okay. We'll put these cards over there. Okay. So now that's them. Follow me phase. Assign each division general to a marker play to an eligible unit. All right. Let's see. Who is this? This is Pettigrew. Yeah, I'm going to assign Pettigrew over here. Because Marshall's at 3 now. We'll need a re-roll. Trembles. Pickett. Trembles only got 2. He's 8. No, he's good where he is. And Pickett, well, we know where Pickett's going to go. Right here. We got 2 re-rolls. Okay. All right. Now we do the activation phase. Choose any unit that you wish to activate that is not already activated. Choose unit, performs these steps in order. Okay, chosen. Okay, let's see. Well, let's just see what will happen. We'll start with Armistead here. He's got to get over an obstacle. So, here we go. We could be devastated here. But I see a 6 and a 2. Which is, come on, boys. Moves 1 space to enter an obstacle. Hot damn. There we go. 1 space. All right. Now we had a -1 hit there. So you got 2. You got a 1-1 route. Unit takes hits equal to half the distance to the rally point, which is 1. Can't believe I got the unit and rally point are moved back to the start space. Activation ends. Draw 1 blue card. Back to starts. Back to starts. Flip the rally point over. Activation ends. Move. Unit and rally points are moved back to the start space. And 5, he would become a 4. Well. Armistead. Oh, well. Okay. Well, with Mr. Pickett here, let's go to Pickett advancing here. And that smoke cover, which will go away as soon as he moves. And let's take a roll. And we have a 3. 2. Advance. No. Roll again. Oh, shit. 1 and 1. Except for we're going to use... let's use Pickett. So we're going to ignore that roll. We're going to roll again. Now we have to take this one. We got us a 4 and 3. Which is advanced. Did nothing. Okay, well, we got one more rebel yell in case we get another route or something stupid. 2 and 4 is advanced. No. 4 and 6 is the come on, boys. We can move that 1 space. Check. And smoke cover departs. All right. So now we're just a normal move. Let's keep them moving. He's only got a 4, but we can get up to bayonet charges, which might be next time. Armistead's got to start. Okay, here we go. All right, double 4s. Is that good? 4-4. Determined advance. Unit moves 2 spaces, but not an obstacle, or unit moves 1 space. It may enter an obstacle. Okay. And 2 spaces, 1 and 2. Garnett's boys push through. Hopefully his horse didn't come riding back with him gone. So we're going to we're going to do the sighting step. Activation done. Reveal any fire markers we don't have. Brigade column, all fire markers in the red zone. No. Okay, move on step. Advancing brigade markers move to the next unit. Flipping the marker back from its shaken. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Flip the marker to the done side. Okay, we regrouped. Done. All right. Let's see. Well, let's get Mr. Kemper advancing here. Let's see what happens here. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Heavy fire. Unit takes hits equal to half the distance to the rally point, which is 1 in this case, which makes that a 6. And flip the advancing brigade to shaken side. And draw 1 blue card. Union reinforcements sent to right flank. Oh God. Remove 1 fire marker from each of the 3 Union positions in the right flank wing column. If there are no fire markers in the unit position, then add +1 SV to the position. Remove from each of the 3 Union positions. If there are no fire markers in the Union position, then instead add 1 SV to the position. Now, what does that mean? If I'm here, if I add 1 to each one of those, that doesn't seem like that should be right. Reinforcements sent to the right. We can remove all the fire markers. If there's no fire markers in the Union position, then instead add 1 SV to the position. Huh? The whole thing's a position, so there's 5. Okay, in the 5. We need a 1 here. Oh, I gotta 1 something. There we go. Alright, here comes a 6. Yikes. Well, that hurts. Alright, Kemper gonna move again. Let's keep on going. Oh, route. Son of you know what. Oh, I can use Longstreet at any time. Let's do that. I'm going to use Longstreet. Can only be used once. I can put a men on there at any time. No. Oh, yeah, we'll use that because we can do the same with the old Warhorse. So, we're going to re-roll. And a 2-4. 2-4, we advance. Okay. Let's go next. Let's try to advance. Oh, Longstreet's gone, by the way. Okay. We're rolling a lot of snake eyes. We're going to use Longstreet again. Let's roll again. All right. 1-4. Take heavy fire. The Union takes hit equal. Advancing brigade. Mark it to the shaken side. If the unit is already second, move the unit back to its rally marker. Activation end. Draw 1 blue card. Back to its here. Oh, I'm sorry. Back to there. Draw 1 blue card. God damn. Pickett side is taking a beating. Now we're going to get rid of that Longstreet marker. Blue. Artillery canister fire versus the right flank. Oh, God. Inflict a number of hits on each Confederate Union in the red zone of the right wing column. The number of hits depends on the distance the Union from the Union position. He's 2 away. That takes 2 hits. Down to 2. And he is 1, 2, 3. He takes 1. was activation ends. So he didn't get very far. Okay. Well, see, here's the angle. Every time I move up there, I'm going to get an extra hit. So, all these guys get flipped over. Back to the non-shaken side. Okay. Let's see. Everybody, these guys have to do. Everybody has to. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, everybody, let's do Fry. Oh. Mr. Armistead, but way back down here. Snake Eyes. I got to use old Warhorse I've used them all up in this turn. I was hoping to save them. So we rolled in. 2, 3. It's just an advance. 4, 6. Come on, boys. May enter the obstacle. Check. Okay. He's a 4. Let's see if we can advance again. Double 5s. Determined advance. Active either move 2 spaces, not obstacle, or move 1 space, may enter an obstacle. Okay. 2 spaces. 1, 2. 2 spaces. All right. Now, that leads us to bayonet combat. Okay, initial bayonet combat dice equals 1/2 SV. Let's see here. Now we're going to use these die to roll independently. So I want to make sure I do this correctly because we're going to try to capture that position. So bayonet charge, okay. Number of combat dice. Bayonet combat. When a unit successfully moves to a Union position space, which is tricky for the player because it's also an obstacle space. Yeah. Or do we have to move? If and when any unit successfully moves into a Union position space, which can be tricky for the player because there's also obstacle space for Confederate Unions and an immediate bayonet combat is fought. Note that the bayonet combat immediately fought in all circumstances and for any reason where the Confederate or Union units enter a Union position due to take those colors event card. Okay, obstacle. For the rebel unit to enter a Union space partly represented a morale check before entering into hand-to-hand combat. Men must be inspired and led into the enemy ranks. Okay. So, he is not actually there. He is just there that he has to move into this space. But you'll notice that we can get slammed here. So I'm glad I read that because I thought it was here, but it's not. All right, so 4, 4. If I take another hit, I can transfer from this guy. What the hell? Fry is pushing on it. And 1, 2. Heavy fire. He becomes shaken. And takes a hit distance to the rally point. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. That was not what I really needed from Mr. Fry. Okay. And draw 1 blue card. We're getting murdered now. Okay, rough ground obstacle. Place a rough ground obstacle marker immediately in front of any Confederate Union in the green zone. Nobody's in the green zone. The marker cannot be an obstacle space nor contain another obstacle marker. The space is now an obstacle for all purposes and is removed once moved into. Well, got nothing. Got lucky in the green space. So that was Fry. We are now going to go done. Okay, here we go. Let's We've got both of these guys right next to them. Let's see if we can get this guy moving over. And we have a 6 and 2, which is come on, boys. We'll move one space into an obstacle. All right, good deal. Passed over the obstacle. Yay. Okay. Draw one gray card only if the unit did not enter an obstacle. Okay, one gray card. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Attach a rebel yell marker to any Confederate Union. It can be used to re-roll any one roll of its movement or add one combat die to a bayonet charge. Okay, rebel yell. Okay, there we go. Garnet's already got one. Can't have two. We're going to put this on fry. Okay, rebel yell on fry. All right. Yep, keep knocking these down. Okay, that's it for that card. So now we're going to roll again. And we got us a 3, 2, which is advance. Okay, should we push our luck? Kind of early. Well, what the hell? Advance. Come on, boys. 1, 5. Heavy 5. Union day equals to half the distance rally point. So 1, 2, 3, that's 2. No. 1, 2. Sorry, that's the advance marker. That's 1, so he's down to a 4. Down to a 4 here. Or we could re-roll advance, the advancing markers, the shaking, draw one blue card. So let's do that. Let's use Tremble, and we'll make him back a 5. Okay, we're going to re-roll. We have to do this one. Please don't be double ones. All right, we got a 3, 6. Come on, boys. Move one space. May move into an obstacle. One space. That worked out. Draw one gray card. Open fire. One Confederate Union with an SV of 4 or more places a number of fire markers based on the zone it is in. One Confederate Union with SV of 4 or more places a number of fire markers based on the zone it is in, plus one marker if attached general, plus one marker if attached general use. Well, it's used, it's attached, so he's in a red zone, so he placed 3 fire markers. Can't do that one because I saw it. All right. Well, we're going to place these right here. Come on, boys, be something. Okay, he's already moved, and this guy's going to see a fire marker too. Okay. That's 3. All right. Good. Okay. And I think we're going to just rally right up because he draws 2 cards again. At least it's not 4. All right, let's go. Well, Marshall, Pettigrew. Okay, let's do it. We got us a 3, 4, which is just advance, which is nothing. Double 4s. Determined advance. Active unit, move 2 spaces if not an obstacle, it is, or 1 space and may enter an obstacle. Okay, well, up we go. Okay, keep advancing. Got double 5s. Come on, boys, move 1 space and draw 1 gray card. Up we go. Let's draw a gray card. That's a good thing for us. Supporting second line, choose any one division, Pickett, Pettigrew, or Trimble, and receive a SV equal to the current game turn marker. You may then distribute those SVs among the units in that division, increasing their individual SVs accordingly. Well, that's cool. So, if we do, inflicts the number of, no, peg you to receive a pool of SV equal to the current game turn number, which is 3. You may distribute those SVs among the units in the division. Okay. Well, he's a 4. He's furthest 3. We're going to make him a 5. We'll give him all 3. Here becomes a 5. That gives me a little bit better here, okay. So far back, keep knocking them over. Okay. I'll get to rally here in a minute. Okay, so Marshall. 3. No. I move this one. This is over here. Let's see. I get too quick. Let's go ahead. Let's advance. Let's see what happens. Well, that's a 6, so that's a 5 and a 6. That's a come on, boys. Draw 1 gray card. Okay, here we go. Gray card. Give me some SV for that unit would be nice. Okay, Confederate reserves. Increase 1 Confederate Union by +1 SV, +2 SV if in Pickett's division. Okay, well, +1. I'm going to make him 2, he's down 2, make him a 4, attempt to move. We're going to attempt to move. Okay, so we got him. Now, if we get something bad, let's call it done. Okay. Now, let's do this guy first. Okay, here we go. No fire markers. I just put those there. So we have us a 3, 1. He receives heavy fire. And draw 1 blue card. Okay, so we have to distance. That's just 1. 6. And put that one back. Okay, we draw 1 blue card. Artillery barrage. Verse area 2. Each Confederate Union designated area suffers the hits total number of the Confederate Union in that area. Oh, they have nothing. Boom, they shot at nothing. All right, now, let's see if we can get them to move again. Oh, double 6s. On to Washington. That's the first time I got this. Active unit moves 2 clear spaces or 1 obstacle. 2 clear spaces. 1, 2. Move the unit's rally marker up to its current space. Check. Draw 1 gray card. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Active battle line. Active unit forms the middle of the battle line. No, he's not. The entire battle line will not. Too bad he's over the side. So we draw 1 gray card. Open fire. 1 Confederate Union with an SV of 5 or more places the number of fire markers based on the zone it is in. Okay, well, what? Total number of Confederate Unions. All right, we have 3. And each Confederate Union in the, 1 Confederate Union with an SV of 5, that's him, or more places the number of fire markers based on the zone it is in, which he's in red, so he's going to give 2. So I give 1, 2. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Keep that over there. Now. Okay. move again. Put them right up there. If we can. 2, 4, advance. 2, 4, advance. Okay. Unit's activation reveal the fire markers of the Union position at the end of the brigade column only. So if I call done, I can see what he's got. So let's go done. First fire marker is a hit, down 2. Second one is a miss. All right, well, he is now down to 2. Took 1 hit. Okay. That's good. Alrighty. Think. Oh, I put the wrong one there. I will eventually get this correct. Alright. 2. Alright. So, he's done. I got these 2 to go. So, let's go ahead and move. Yeah, because these guys are going to hit the angle. Nasty. Add a hit every time they get hit. Alright, Davis. And 2, 6. Come on, boys. Move 1 space. May enter the obstacle. Hot damn. Well, let's move up to the angle. And we got a 6 and 5. Come on, boys. 1 space. Oh, I forgot to draw my gray card. Oops. Whoopsie. Heroic action. Attach a heroic action marker to any Confederate unit. It can be used to re-roll a rout result or add 2 combat dice. All right. Heroic action. Let's see if I can find that. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Heroic action. All right. We're going to do him. Heroic action. All right. So he can, mark it to any Confederate Union. Okay, we did that. We did this, and now we got another one, which was advance, and we draw a gray card. Oh, and here we are. Draw the next card, and then shuffle all the cards. Nope, we put that at the back. So we've gone through all the cards. Now we flip these around to the correct sides. And let's put these in there. Okay. So now, rope action is done. We're going to try to move him up again. So we had to draw our gray card, which we couldn't because we were out of cards. And make sure we get these all mixed up. And then shuffle. Come on. Okay. Watch me shuffle. All right. Good enough. All right. Let's put this at the bottom. And there we go. All right. We're drawing our 1 gray card. Confederate reserves increase 1 Confederate Union by 2 SV, 3 SV if this unit is stacked with its rally marker. Okay, 2 SV. Increase 1 Confederate Union by 2 SV, and if it's 3, if it's stacked with rally marker, plus 1 if general is attached. Okay, we can do 3 here. So we're going to move him up to 5. So that helps. Okay. All right. And all right, let's roll again. he is 1-2, that's -1, and blue card. Volley fire versus left flank. Each Union unit in the left wing column inflicts a number of hits on the Confederate Union in their brigade column equal to 1/2 of the Union unit's SV. Okay. SV modified as follows. Okay. Red, we're full effect for all of them. So 1/2, that's 3. So this 5. I can find the 5. No. It becomes 5. He is, let's see, full effect. That's 2, so he becomes 5. That's a 2. This becomes 5. There you go. All right. Do we want to go again? Let's see. Let me think about that. We are going to run a little long today, only because I want to do this one. We'll have the board set up. That way we'll know exactly what we're doing. We'll come straight back into the housekeeping phase next. Well, we'll run through that real quick. That won't take very long. All right, let's go. Do we want to go one more hits? Let's try. All right. Do I feel lucky? 5, 3, which is advance. Okay, good. Now we're going to do that. Up we go. Okay, now Lane. Lane's turn. I don't know why I got that 8's in there. Lane's turn. Okay. Move that over to here. Uh-oh. 2, 1. Heavy fire. Goes to here. He's at that, so he just loses 1. He's down to 4. And he's shaking already. Union back to its rally marker. Activation ends. Draw 1 blue card. Oh, we have to draw the blue card anyway. All right, don't forget that. Artillery barrage versus Area 5. Okay. Each Confederate Union designated area suffers the number of hits equal to the number of Confederate Unions in the area, which we have nobody there. So, done. All right. We gotta still roll. Uh-oh, that's a 1 and 2. Heavy fire. Okay, the Union is already safe to move the Union back to its rally marker, which is where it is. Activation ends. Done. And we draw 1 blue card. Artillery canister versus the right flank. Oh, shit. Here's the right flank again. Inflict the number of hits on each Confederate Union in the red zone of the right flank column. The number of hits depends on the distance the Union is from the Union position. Okay, so this would be 1, 2, he's 3. 3 spaces away, he takes 1 hit. Okay, he is 1, 2, that's 1, 2, he's 2 spaces away, he takes 2 hits, so he's now down from 5 to 3, okay, perfect, okay, I'll put that one there, okay, well, done, we're done all the way across, so we're going to do housekeeping. Coordinated attack. You may use division general markers to draw a gray. Let's see. He's used. And Pettigrew. I could draw 1 gray card. weak rebel artillery support. Choose one Union position and place a unrevealed fire marker on that position. Okay, let's pick this one and 2 and 5. Let's go. Okay, next. Flip all Confederate general markers to the ready states. Okay, go. He's ready. Pettigrew was never not used, so that was good. Okay. Union forces rally. Remove temporary fire chits. Nope, don't have any. Form up. Flip rally markers from their done side to their rally side. Okay. Rally. So, what we're going to do next time when we come back, which will be next week's episode, which should finish this up. I know, realize that this takes a lot longer than an hour, but hopefully you're enjoying the heck out of this, because I know I am. He didn't move a bit. It's proven to be very interesting the way it plays out, as far as, am I going to press my luck? Do I feel lucky today, punk? There we go. All right, so everybody's there. Time moves on. We're going to go to turn 4. So that's where we are currently for turn 4. And that is it. So as always, leave a comment, leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I really like to have comments. I answer them. Sometimes I don't get around to them right away, but I do always answer them. So, that being said, I'd like to say that I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.
Treasure, blood, and toil, and when our raps were threatened, the cry rose near and far. Hurrah for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star! Hurrah, hurrah!